Good morning, YouTube. We got a big day today. Got a gentleman showing up, delivering us something fun for the farm. Won't be able to get it set up quite yet. Still waiting on 2 pieces that are on order, but they'll be here soon enough. Pretty excited about it. It'll make some operations around here a lot safer for both us and the animals. We also have another addition to the farm. That's little Miss Natalie. So, all right, so we got our guy showed up. Just kind of out of respect for him, he didn't want to really be on film, which is okay, not everybody's cup of tea, but he said I could do this. Oh yeah. Went down and saw Daryl and his team there at AgriBest, and we got us some brand new Elite Series Aero equipment here for cattle handling. And boy, this stuff is stout. I did a lot of research looking around. I really like this. If you go with their Elite Series, it's lifetime warranty. The guys down there were great with helping me set up. I'm doing a BudBox. I don't have enough cows at this place to warrant anything large like a tub. But yeah, I went down and they had Aero equip down there and they helped me. We went through some of the shop stuff, or through their yard out there, and kind of pieced together the stuff they have. Their yard guy, he's awesome. He's really good, really helpful. So we got one more piece to unload, and then we'll do another, probably a follow-up video of what we got, the rest of the stuff when it all gets here, when it's all assembled. So it's actually going to go in this pen right here this cow is at, but for right now we're going to just go ahead and unhook this up against some railroad ties and call her good. So forgive me, I'm going to have to put you down here because I don't have my mounts in here set up. So here is the 8-foot alley that will attach directly to our squeeze chute. This thing is a beast. So we'll go around and get it out, and then once the guy is out of here, we'll kind of go through a couple minutes on it real quick, show you some of its cool features about it. But it's AgriBest, Billings, Montana is where I got all this stuff. They're seem to be they are pretty good. They're awesome. Like, yeah, I met quite a few of them there. Everybody there is very helpful, very knowledgeable. They know the product. They got everything lined up there. Good worker, you know, just good people there. Just a really good place. So can't say enough good things about them. They're So here's our 8-foot alleyway. I like it because it has the adjustable tops. You can lay them down. Pretty neat item. Here's a safety catch, so that way if there's a cow in there and you're trying to make an adjustment, it can't blow open or fall out on you, but you can turn it up right here. So adjustment's pretty easy. You just pull the rope and you can adjust it in where you want it. Tighten it up for calves and everything else. So kind of pain one-handed, but boy, you can really pinch that down for calves or anything else you're working on. My God, look at that. I like this. Cow gets in there, it won't have any issues with them coming out, so. Chicken, you better watch out. That cow don't like you. Yeah. You better go tell somebody. Old mama in there. So here's the rest of the stuff. 4-foot gate, 12-foot panel, man panel. I like when they ship this stuff, they zip tie carpet to it coming down out of it. Now I know it's a Canadian company, They are, from what I understand, what I was told is that they are looking at opening a plant here in the United States to help expedite shipping and expanding and stuff like that. So I don't know if it has anything to do with anything more than just that. So, but yeah, we'll get it put together here one of these days. Like I said, I got the cows in the pen where I'm gonna put it. So still waiting on a couple other parts and pieces, but we'll go from there on putting it all of it rest back together. Once again, a big thank you to AgriBest. Appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I'm very excited to have this as an addition to our place here. So it's a new day. We're gonna walk on out and I'll show you how the Aero Equip is all set in there. We finally got to use it. I'll show you some things that I found I liked and I don't like, and what I plan on changing, and what Aero Equip has to offer that will help me do it. So as we have here, this is a 4-foot entry gate. This is the hold pen right here. So we brought our animals up from the lower corral. So we brought them up through those gates there and shut everything else, brought them up, brought them in through here, closed this gate, and then we ran them down through here, through the 4-foot opening. Put my coffee cup down. And this gate here, I'll just go ahead and do it. And that gate there latches like that. So I made a nice pen, holding pen right here for him. It's worked pretty good. We had the moms and the babies in here, and from right here, my wife sorted out, and we had that gate set like that, and then here comes your Aero Equip stuff. So this 12-foot bow gate would sit open like that, and so she would come in and she would sort out 2 cows, bring them on in. Now for a BudBox to work, from what I've read, you can only have however many animals you can put in the alley. You don't leave them in the box. So when we worked the cows, we brought the cows in, she would close the red gate, then she closes this gate with that latch. Cool latch on it. You can actually go ahead and lock that too on them, so it swings both ways, but I like that design. To secure this, I took some angle iron and some extra brackets. These are Aero Equip brackets here. That's angle iron I had laying around, and I screwed it to this railroad tie with timber, those big deck timber head screws. Put quite a few in on both sides and it worked pretty good. I also did it here for this. This just is 2 inches. And all this does, this open bow, that's all it is. That's the 12-foot open bow that they ordered in for me. All that does is protect this 10-foot panel that has this gate here. So I didn't want a cow hitting this joint and bending my panel here and here. I don't know that it would, but I didn't want to take the risk because this is a high pressure area. So, but anyway, so back to the cows. You bring the cows in, and then you open up this gate, and that leads right into their alleyway. This one here, we were playing around, showing some stuff on it, but so the theory with the BudBox is the person comes, stands right over here in this corner by this gate, and the cows should sweep back around, wanting to come back in, don't see their opening, then they go that way. The problem I encountered is that they could see through these panels to their calves on the other side and the other cows. So I'm going to tin, I'm going to put a tin wall across this here, all the way through. And so that's one thing that I think is going to change on this, is I'm going to add tin to this, so that way there's no visibility across. And then I think I'm going to order a 14-foot panel that goes from this corner here back over to this guy here. And I'm going to do a 14-foot panel there. And the reason for that is you can see that this is higher. How much is higher? I was wanting to do a uniform joint all the way around. Now, they didn't challenge the wood, and I don't think they'll do it with a tin either. But if I do it, it'll kind of secure and tighten it up a little bit to where I don't have to worry about it. The other one I was looking at is I ordered the open bow here, and when we got to working, we had one cow. She's been run through the chute a few times, and so she just refused to go up through there, and there's no way to apply pressure other than just standing in here and you know, applying pressure and then relieving pressure. So I think we talked about ordering another 12-foot bow gate to replace the open bow. And that's okay, because I can use that in lots of other places. I'm not worried about that whatsoever. But looking at it, if we do another 12-foot bow gate there, it'll sit just like that one. It will lay open across there. So when you're bringing the cows, so once you get them in here, if they don't want to go and you want to reduce their place, you would grab it, bring it on over, and it would close here. And now they're into an even smaller box to get them going to the alley. So it just reduces how much area they have. So that's the other thing I was thinking about doing. It did cross my mind. I don't know if I want to do it, because this stuff is all, this is their Elite series, so this stuff's all lifetime warranty. But I did look at the possibility of just using a 12-foot red gate like I have and putting it in there into that, but I don't want to have a lower gate in here and for something to challenge. I think I'd rather just order the correct stuff. So yeah, once they would get in there, you catch the first one up in the chute, the other one sits here in the alleyway. Should close that. And then I had this added in so that way you weren't having to crawl over everything all the time to get to either side. So that's what that was pretty handy coming in and out of there. And this is our old, excuse me, our old Thorson chute that we just had on here. So we just brought them on in, and this is gonna get a redesign and a rebuild. It's an older unit my grandfather had here, but the back end is twisted over. Like these beams here got hit and they're twisted, shifted on over. So it doesn't want to sit square in the world. So yeah, when we did the cows, we did pour on the cows. And then for the calves, we brought them through it. And then we had the calf table sitting right there. There's a calf table. It was a Filson calf table we used. Got it from same guy I bought my swather from. Super nice guy. Pretty good table. So we got it polished up and used it pretty good. It works pretty good. A few things want to change up on it, but I liked it. Does pretty good. So we just set that there on the front. So, but yeah, this is my, I really like the AeroQuip. The one thing I do, the other thing I know I am gonna buy for sure is they have filler panels that go in here that bolt right in. And I'm gonna get a pair of them because one thing that those cows could look right on up. And when my wife was standing up here working, they could see right up in here. So I'm going to purchase these for the alleyway on the sides. I'm gonna get those, and that should help reduce a lot of the visibility there. And then I was gonna look at the possibility of another panel coming off of from right here, coming on over to here. I got to do some measurements because I was looking at doing another bow gate there just to stop some animals from going through, but I don't know, we'll see yet. I haven't made it that far, but I really like this stuff. It's heavy duty. Yeah, it is pretty heavy gear, so trying to set it up by yourself was a bit of a bear, but I got it, you know, and got it put in, and the wife was off working, so I just got impatient is all it boiled down to. But I like it. Everything's pinned together. It all fits. No conglomeration. I was really impressed that we had that one cow. She didn't want to go. She challenged that corner down there. She ran up to it, and then she decided, nope, I don't think that's going to work for me. And then she calmed down and then came back on around here and shot down the alleyway. And we just did the pour on her and in the pen there. And so we had that side door open on the chute and everything was open. So all she had to do is walk down and walk out and she was free. So, but overall, I'm really impressed. Agribest, they've been awesome down there helping me design this. They just pretty good crew. Everybody's super friendly when you walk in. They offer all sorts of stuff. They got feed, lick tubs. We're gonna try they have garlic lick tubs for fly control. We want to try those this year and see how that works. I know we just did pour on, but I heard that the garlic works really good, so we were looking at wanting to try that. And they've done pretty good for helping me on all this. Lead time out of Canada was a bit long, but they were honest and upfront about it. So there's nothing you can do about that. It's just lead time from the factory's lead time. They had to wait for, well, they had to wait for a truckload. I mean, there's no sense of sending a full truck on down, and I didn't have to pay freight, so that made it even better. So, but it worked out pretty good on the on getting it all down here and getting it set up. And I was impressed with how it worked. A few little tweaks here and there, like any operation. As you go and you use it, you find things that are better. This is our first time running cows through a BudBox down here. Well, it's first time running cows on the place in a long time. My grandparents had them back in the 60s, and then they went to sheep after that. So we were not really equipped for cattle around here, so, but I think it worked out pretty good. Nobody got no serious injuries for our first time using it, so that's all that matters. But if you guys are interested, I mean, I'm not sponsored by them whatsoever. I'm just doing an honest review of what I've seen here. You know, the stuff I like, the stuff I don't like. There's not a whole lot about it I don't like. I mean, it's heavy, but you know what? It's worth it. You buy once, cry once. This stuff should last me a lifetime. Should last for my kids if they want to handle cattle. It should last. So that's all I care about. But yeah, go check them out, or go check out Agribest, or go talk to those guys, or call them up and see what they got, if they have anything to help you guys out. Once again, I'm not sponsored by them. They're just good people, and I'd try to do a polite, nice thing for them by doing this. So this is Farmer Clay. Thank you for watching. If you like the content, like and subscribe. And if you want to try your own AeroQuip, go and see Agribest or your own AeroQuip dealer around there. Oh, Ramsey called me up too. He's from AeroQuip. Ramsey's is up in Canada. He's pretty cool too. I sent out a feeler on there and on the internet, you know, showing some interest, and he contacted me by phone. That's pretty cool to get contacted by an actual person, not a robot. So I really like that. But yeah, Ramsey up there. Hey Ramsey, thank you. I appreciate you for contacting, you know, and Daryl got me handled. But yeah, you know, AeroQuip, if you guys wanted to, I mean, my chute is old. I don't need a big one. Anyways, it's Farmer Clay. If you like this, like and subscribe. If not, it's on you. I don't care. Thank you for watching.